All right, so we're back for another episode of John learning how to wire. It's race louver Saturday, so I got my race louvers in. You can find them on their website, racelouvers.com. This is their street spec or street level louver. The little louvers get more aggressive as you go up. 187 Performance just did his, he got the extreme louver, I guess extreme set, which the little metal flaps here are like almost twice, if not 3 times the length to help extract heat. Main reason I'm doing this is from Redwood Rally last year for the 2025 event. During the long drives, the hood was so hot you couldn't even touch it. You could literally cook an egg on it, because it was, I think, 2 days out of the event that it was well into the 90s. Thankfully, everything stayed cooled, or at least from what I can tell from the stock gauges. But definitely, was definitely something I wanted to do just to help get heat through, or get heat out from underneath the hood, and just help this thing stay cool a little bit better. So I got the cutout for the intercooler and the lower grill, and then I'm gonna have these are gonna get placed pretty much right about here, give or take. Thing with the this kit, they give you a full-size print. Basically, it looks like you just trim out here, and then you cut this inside line. So yeah, use this line to cut the hole in the hood. So it's this inner section. So I'm gonna cut these out, tape them down, get them where I want, and then start cutting. They did come with some instructions. I guess they have a track consulting business now. Here's the race louvers. Came with some cool stickers, race louvers, and then I believe this is the owner. Yeah, Albert Watson. So that's the info, website, phone number. Came some instructions. I know I'm gonna have to read through them, just to go through it. This is really more for like an autocross kind of car, but I'm more doing it like, I'm not obviously autocrossing, but I just definitely want the heat extraction. So like, I don't know if you can see in the picture's black, but that's the extreme set where like they stick up way higher. But yeah, I'm gonna read these, go through that really quick, basically cut out the outlines, and then start cutting and hack this hood up. So at least it look cool with obviously the black and red, because you got the black molding, black ring, black vents, black headlights, black roll cage. All right, let me get to it. All right, so here's a little update. Cut the templates out. Almost screwed myself because this side, I guess for the driver's side, you have to flip the template over. So pretty much redrew the lines, because I was trying to figure out why the template was so far off. Pretty much got them both down to like a 16th or so to each other. Basically, I was using the quick latch to here, which is or to the edge of the paper is 9 inches. The edge of paper right there to the edge of the hood is 3. I believe it was, I think, 7 inches or something like that from the back of the hood to the edge. But basically just cut out the templates, taped them down. Obviously I got to tape this one down a little bit more because I did the passenger side because it's a little bit easier to figure out, just because this is the correct side template. So when they send them, just make sure you basically have to flip the template over 180 and then redraw the lines, which I would have assumed they would have done. So basically it looks like, so this is driver's side, and then here's passenger side. So basically it's gonna look like that. So look like that, and then it's a flat hood, but it definitely still has a curve to it. So I'll probably just start with one end, bolting it down, and then just work my way back to get it to follow the curve. So pretty cool. So let me start cutting and then see where we get. At least try to get one of these done, because it's kind of looks like it's gonna rain. Maybe it's super windy. So we'll see. Sean's over there just rethinking life. I have him wiring in the dome light for the El Camino. That's the little collab I did with Granny Car Garage for the 3D printed mount that he designed. And then I have Scarlet Solutions gangster light, which is what I have in the Mustang for the dome lights right there. And then I have an underhood light as well. So that'd be the new little features I'm gonna make sure I do on every car, just because the dome lights, I feel like something that's kind of overlooked. So all right, let me get chopping on this thing. All right, so I got one done. Came out pretty cool, flush mounted. If I were to do this again, I would not buy it with hardware already attached. I don't know if I can get these out. It was powder coated with them. But yeah, I would definitely do probably just the rivet connections. The hood cut was all right. I definitely have to clean up the cut. So I cut it a little bit too small, and then there's extra bracing I'm gonna have to cut out from underneath the hood. But basically this is pretty much it. So it should help get heat out. So obviously air's gonna come in, come through the radiator, then out of the radiator, then up here. The turbo is like right here, so this should help a lot with getting air out. So you can kind of see from the side, it's pretty flat. Like on the Extreme, I think it's the Extreme and the GT3 RS spec versions they sell, these like front view louvers are like up to here. Like they're probably at least another inch or two taller. Whereas these, it's like a quarter inch. And they progressively get smaller and lean back to get the heat out. So yeah, pretty cool. This should definitely help with some heat extraction. But now I gotta basically get some of the bracing from underneath the hood, get that cleared out so I can bolt this thing down, and then yeah, then we're good to go. So I still gotta do the other side. So now that I know how much I can cut for this one, I'm gonna cut this one a little bit bigger, or basically on the outside of the lines, because this one I cut on the inside, and I've been grinding with the little 90-degree die grinder. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Like kind of with the black and red stuff. So, but yeah, there we are. And then John got the dome light going. Let's see. He's out doing the front diff service. Let's see. You leave it on? No. Let's see. Disconnect on. So here's the dome light switch from Scarlet Solutions and Granny Car Garage. Ooh. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. John's first time wiring. For the most part, clean. Underneath the dash is a pigsty. At least then the LED comes on for the light. So this is definitely gonna help for this car and for the Mustang when I get because that has two lights in the cab or inside the car, one facing the dash, the second one facing the hatch area. Just for at night, I need to turn it on, and then there's one underneath the hood. So yeah, John's doing a front dip service, learning how to mechanic. So yeah, let me get the other one cut out, and I should be good. And we're done. So the vents both cut in. Obviously you can see how much you can see down into them with the tarp. So this should help a lot of heat extraction. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, we're pretty much all wrapped up. John's over there making a mess of things. See if I can do this. So, oh, and there goes that. So chopped up probably more than what I needed to, but it's just all the factory bracing, which honestly gives me some more lightweight, more weight reduction. That's what I'm trying to think of. And then I just got to bolt everything down. Still got to clean up the holes, make sure there's nothing jagged or anything like that. I might cut out some more bracing, but I'm not really sure. It looks cool though. Like, looks race car-ish. And then like obviously this is from the magnets and the dome light, so that's gotta come. I gotta clean that. I still gotta cut the grill out because I have the 93 Cobra grill. John's over there trying to sneak. Lost, confused. See if I get a new front diff or if he did his job right. But yeah, this is pretty much it. Got these done. And again, I'll put the link down in the description for the race louvers. For these are the street trim or street version. And then don't forget to like, subscribe, all that cool stuff. Comment. Do a shout out for Adrian. He's the Toxica King. So, all right.